Hallo, Tag auch. Wir spielen heute das Elysium. Ich habe keine Ahnung, worum es geht. Es ist in PS Plus enthalten und ich dachte mir, ich spiele das. Ich freue mich da schon drauf, weil ich habe nur ein paar Screenshots gesehen. Es ist irgendwie ein Rollenspiel und ja, allzu viel weiß ich noch nicht drüber. Deswegen freue ich mich da mega drauf, da jetzt reinzuspringen. Ich klicke noch kurz ein, zwei Sachen, schaue, ob der Stream ordentlich an ist. Dass das Mikro funktioniert, dann ein bisschen Soundprobleme. Super. Okay. Also, wie man hier sieht, man kann auch eine Charaktererstellung machen, kann den vorgefertigten nehmen oder einen selbst erstellen. Ich denke, ich werde einen selbst erstellen. Ich finde das schon mal vom Stil her mega cool, wie das aussieht. Ich bin gespannt, ob es im Gameplay dann auch so aussieht. Optionen haben wir die Einstellung. Das lasse ich erstmal so. Mal gucken, ob ich sonst nachher vielleicht ein bisschen die Musik, obwohl generell mache ich die Musik, glaube ich, ein bisschen leiser, sonst höre ich hier nicht viel. Und Steuerung, ja, das werde ich so nehmen, wie es ist. Collage, da kann man wahrscheinlich was sammeln. Ich nehme das an, was soll ich auch machen? Ach so, okay. Okay, gut, dann lasse ich das erstmal, weil ich möchte jetzt nicht gespoilert werden. Auf keinen Fall möchte ich das. So, jetzt aber. Ne? Kommt hier wieder raus. Oh, fuck. Nein. Okay. Dann. Das war gar nicht so einfach. Also, ich weiß wirklich nichts, außer dass es ein Rollenspiel ist. Ich spiele mein Leben gerne Rollenspiel. Ich spiele auch so wie Baldur's Gate und habe jetzt auch Baldur's Gate 3 gespielt. Habe ich das im Stream mal gespielt? Ich glaube schon. Aber nur so nebenbei, weil mich etwas anderes abgefuckt hat. Ja, und schauen wir doch mal, was man hier erstellen kann. Und was für was hier zuständig ist. Das ist ja auch noch so eine Frage. Ich warte noch ganz kurz und dann starten wir hier. Kleinen Moment. So, dann gucken wir mal. Normal, Intellekt, reine Geisteskraft gibt an, wie klug du bist. Klug. Okay. Haben wir jetzt noch welche oder? Nee, das wäre jetzt quasi. Okay, wir setzen mal alles auf Zero. Und dann. Okay. Furchtbar oder intelligent. Die reine Geisteskraft gibt an, wie klug du bist. Ich finde schon, was ist denn das Höchste, was man jetzt. 6 wäre das Höchste, was man machen kann. Ich denke, man kann wahrscheinlich später nochmal irgendwie Punkte bekommen, oder? Ich würde jetzt erstmal sagen, wir gehen schon schlau rein. Emotionale Intelligenz. An wie sensibel du bist. Oh. Wie viele Punkte habe ich denn eigentlich zu vergeben insgesamt? Aha, okay, das. Gut. Genau, das wäre jetzt sowas, wenn wir sagen, wir wollen schlau sein. Das ist natürlich geil. Ich weiß schon, was jetzt kommt. Witzig. Lass uns einfach. Ich hätte kein Problem damit, wenn er nicht viele Muskeln hat. So vielleicht? Ich glaube, ich finde es ganz geil. Der ist schlau genug, sich ordentlich zu bewegen, ist aber nicht zu stark und ist ein bisschen, naja, kann vielleicht nicht ganz so gut mit Menschen. Mal gucken. Okay. Spezialfähigkeiten. Ernsthaft schöpft ein ganz Denkvermögen Logik. Intellekt Grundwert +4. Ah. Wie viel kann man denn davon auswählen? Wahrscheinlich eine, ne? Ah, das sind alles... Das Ding ist, ich habe ja keine Ahnung, was das für ein Spiel ist, also was ich hier brauchen werde. Deswegen ist es eigentlich super cool, jetzt einfach zu sagen, ich erschaffe jetzt meinen Charakter so, wie ich Bock habe und ich weiß gar nicht, was dann später auf mich zukommt. Aber ich verstehe schon, also wir können jetzt hier gucken, auf welches, also kann ich jetzt 1? Ja, ich kann tatsächlich nur 1. Ah, da kann man, okay, wir haben die so oder so, aber man bekommt dann einen Bonus drauf. Ah, alles klar, und davon kann ich jetzt genau einsetzen. Okay, cool. Das ist natürlich interessant, ne? Das ist natürlich geil. Also Logik finde ich schon direkt irgendwie ganz geil. Gehen wir wieder auf den Grund. Das gibt einem quasi nochmal. Aber hier steht doch Intellekt. Ne, Intellekt Grundwert ist doch jetzt +4. Gesamt 4. Aber das gibt uns ja jetzt nicht 2 mehr. Okay. Fertig, zielen, schießen. Ah, okay, man wird also schießen müssen. Verpasse kein Detail, finde ich auch geil. Immer der Erste, der reagiert, ein unantastbarer Mann. Reaktionsvermögen, finde ich auch geil. Merke ich mir vor. Schleiche ihnen direkt vor der Nase. Nee, Schleichen ist nicht so meins. Meistere Maschinen, knackt Schlösser und leere Taschen. Nee, ist mir zu heiß. Behalte dein Pokerface. Ah. Treu den Leuten. Ja, okay, gut, das hört sich bei... Haben wir gerade gesagt, dass ich nicht so körperlich werden möchte. Dann macht das vielleicht gar nicht mal so viel Sinn. Liebe Drogen und werde von ihnen geliebt. Was habe ich denn davon? Okay. Das finde ich eigentlich ganz geil. Ah, Spezialfähigkeit +1. Ja. Okay, also man wird das sicherlich, ist wahrscheinlich gar nicht so wichtig, was man uns nimmt, weil man es sicherlich weiter leveln kann. In dem Spiel. Empathie, okay. Verzücke Mann und Frau, ziehe die Fäden. Ah. Konstruiert was die Gesetze der Physik für das... Okay. Ganz kleinen Moment mal. So. Rhetorik, gezielte Konzentration, Pflege, gegen intellektuellen Austausch. Rufe all den Kenner, Zauber, faszinierend Trivialwissen aus dem Hut. Ach komm, ich nehme gleich das erste. Ich nehme Logik, das kann mir gleich... Wir bestätigen das mal. Ich weiß auch gar nicht, ob es eine deutsche Sprachausgabe ist.
There is nothing.
Nein, ist es
Only
nicht.
warm primordial blackness. Your conscious ferments in it. no larger than a single grain of malt. You don't have to do anything anymore. Ever.
Okay.
Never, ever. Never, ever, ever, baby.
Das Reptilien hören, ja? Okay.
An inordinate amount of time passes. It is utterly void of struggle. No ex-wives are contained within it. You got it, sweet brother. Nothing upon nothing upon nothing. Coming right up, sir. Smooth passage.
Wünsche eine ruhige Überfahrt.
Do you really?
You wouldn't like it if I told you what was back there. Why'd you think you had to bludgeon yourself into oblivion? Or did you not sense yourself marinating?
Marinating?
Poured so much on yourself. Got a bit carried away, did we, Chef?
Fear and apprehension. You should ask what's out there first.
There's this giant ball there. An evil apes. And the evil apes are juking it out on the ball. You're one of them. You can't even make out it's a ball when you're joking it out. It's that large.
Okay.
Infinitesimally small.
Okay.
Vying for resources is just a stupid expression you picked up somewhere. The part of the presentation you want to take home with you is this. You have to beat the other evil apes in the face, or you lose.
Okay.
Yes,
Ein bisschen traurig,
it
ja.
is. And you drowned in that sadness a long time. You lost.
The sound outside. You recognize it.
Oh wow.
It's
Sound
a good
ist
place to
weird.
name a motor carriage.
Ich hab gedacht, das ist eine E-Gitarre. Oh wow, okay. So ähnlich habe ich meinen Nachbarn gefunden, morgens um 7 in einer offenen Tür im Hausflur. Ach du Scheiße. So sieht man also aus, wenn man Body 2 hatte. Okay. Klatsch, klatsch. Da ist mal Musik anmachen, oder? Uiuiui. Obwohl, ziehen wir uns mal erstmal eine Hose an. Das sieht ja wirklich nicht gut aus hier. Was? Einstellung? Was ist ja Einstellung? Keine Einstellung. Nee, nee, alles gut. So, das war jetzt nix. Was ist das? Ich weiß nicht mehr, was das ist, was ich da aufhebe. Ach, das ist ein Band. Ich weiß nicht. Ist gerade ein bisschen schwierig, ist das für mich. Also die Steuerung ist gerade ein bisschen. Okay. Ah, okay. Mit dem rechten gehe ich die Dinge durch, die ich berühren kann. Okay. Rolling empty. Alright. Okay. Super. Gibt's eigentlich... Witzig, eben war doch noch alles auf Deutsch. Das verstehe ich jetzt gar nicht. Warum ist die Language jetzt auf Englisch? Wir hatten doch alles auf Deutsch. Macht ja auch überhaupt keinen Sinn, dass das jetzt alles auf Englisch ist. Gehört das zum Spiel? Haben die mich geärgert?
You hear a jingle. Keys are clinking in the pocket of your flare cup. It says, whirling in rags, on the aluminium key ring. There is a single key on the ring. The number 1 is etched on it. It should open the door.
Okay. Scheint ja immer noch Kopfschmerzen zu haben. Mega. Wein, Bier, süße Liköre. Ekelhaft. Sie hätten einen Dichter schicken sollen. Sehr gut.
A mirror hangs above a bent and broken sink. In a fierce discharge of masculine energy, someone has ripped half the faucet. Hot water sprays from the base, and steam covers the mirror. Suddenly, you realize you have no memory of the face that awaits you there, underneath the soft vapor, as you slowly reach your hand towards the surface of the mirror. Abort. You clearly have not thought this through. You won't like what you see there, and you will never unbecome it. Behold.
Uiuiui. Ernsthaft?
You have no idea who this thing is, do you? Whatever it is, at least it's dead now. There's clearly rigor mortis on your face. Oh wait, is that an expression? Are you trying to make an expression with that face? Please stop. It's horrible. You're scaring yourself. Oh my God. You can't stop. It's like it's not even voluntary anymore. You have worn that grip. What does it even mean? What is the emotion you're trying to convey? Please promise yourself you are not going to try it on any of the ladies. Whatever happens.
Super. Und wie? Bin ich... Na gut, bin ein bisschen verschnupft.
You liar. You can't even tell the truth to yourself.
Aha.
Go ahead. Try something. Like the rest of you, it comes from a bad place somewhere in the past. That's all you know for now.
Okay. Also ich laufe wirklich sehr langsam. Ich kann auch gerade nichts gegen tun. Okay. Die T-Shirt wäre halt noch ganz geil, ne? Die Schuhe, das ist ja auch schon mal was. Ein Schuh. Ach komm schon. Ah, da liegt noch mehr. Ach guck mal, hier oben hängt auch was.
This fan has 2 chain pull switches. One ends in a tiny fan, the other in a light bulb. You reach out to grab the tie.
Natürlich.
But what's this? Diffuse radiating chest pain. This is bad. Feels like sharp stones grinding in your chest and keeping you from moving.
Das eskaliert jetzt schnell.
For quite a long time. Still ongoing. Now, finally, the pressure recedes. You know what you should do. You should stop the fan and then try again. It'll get easier. Do it if you want to die. The stabbing pain in your chest is telling you. A terrible mistake. Turn the lights off immediately. You can practically feel the photons burning a hole in your brain. The lights are off. The blades come squeaking to a halt. You swoop up, and what you have in your hand is a truly hideous necktie with 4 or 5 different patterns. The knot reminds you of a noose.
Okay. Habe ich jetzt die Krawatte ohne das Hemd an? Auch geil. ist eine kaputte Scheibe.
The window stands broken in its frame. Cold wind blows in. The morning light hurts your eyes. The morning light hurts your eyes. It's hazy, but you see the ocean and some war-torn buildings.
Okay.
The shards face outward. Whatever broke this window came from the inside. A fine web of scarring covers the back of your right hand, but none of it more likely a projectile than a held object. There are no fragments on the floor from pulling a tool back in after impact. It is too large for a bullet, yet too small for a piece of furniture. You're looking for the single green shoe you found fits the hole almost as well as your foot. It would have also been heavy enough if thrown. Congratulations. You smashed the window with your own shoe. Now you only have one. If you're lucky, you could still find the other one on the balcony outside. The door to it should be outside your room. A cool wind gushes in. Your toes curl up from the cold.
Okay. Ah, jetzt kann ich normal laufen. Witzig. Ich komme ja gar nicht auf den Balkon.
Hello, officer.
Da war ja auch keine Balkontür, oder? Jetzt hier komische Geräusche im Hintergrund hört, das ist mein Hund. Das mit dem Balkon? Ah, vielleicht hier. Mein Schuh.
There they both are. Two identical shoes. Both copious like two baby crocodiles. Good. They're balanced. Comfy.
Okay. Running in Relax. Ach ja, richtig. Steht da mit dem Schlüssel. Und zeigt mir auch, was dort auf dem Tisch liegt. Das Wechselgeld. Wow. Ich kann nicht einfach an alle Türen hier reingehen, oder? Nicht, dass ich da Ärger kriege. Okay. Sagen wir nix. Ja. Ich weiß, wie lange ich da lag. Alright, dann gehen wir doch mal raus. Oder? Okay, gar nicht so einfach. Wo bin ich? Ah, okay. Was ist er da? Ein Vogel. Das ist jetzt natürlich blöd. Ich will alles sehen. Lautsprecher. Okay. Das will ich mal wieder nicht, sonst werde ich hier noch wegen Diebstahl angezeigt. Okay, so ist jetzt eigentlich... Okay, man muss schnell lesen, das geht schnell wieder weg.
A man in his late 20s stands behind the counter, inspecting a stuffed seabird. As you approach, he gives that was disdain in his eyes. Even now he's purposely ignoring you. A competent work of taxidermy. The white and brown seabird lies among piles of coasters and drying mugs. One of its wings looks like the bird was ripped off the shield that was used to mount it, most likely on a wall.
Ich bin mal gleich wieder da. So, da bin ich wieder.
This is the great skua. The seabird is the symbol for the discovery of the Insulindian Isola, the part of the world you are in right now. The small steel tag says as much. The great skua. Stegoarius skua.
Look, your buddy is over there. Why don't you go and talk to him, okay?
He pretends not to hear you, concentrating on the bird instead. A colorful piece of plastic is dangling from his carabiner. Makes your fingers itch. On the counter, rolled out of his open hand, you see a blister pack of headache medicine. The man does not mind. You probably need...
You've just picked up some magnesium. This item is stored in the bottom left corner of the screen above your character portrait. Use magnesium to heal your morale if you have...
Magnesium ist also gut für meine Moral. Das ist doch schön. Okay.
Hello, sweetie. You shouldn't keep your colleague waiting.
Okay. Natürlich nicht.
A bespectacled man in an orange bomber jacket is tapping his foot on the floor. As you approach, he narrows his eyes and extends. On the sleeve of his bomber jacket, as well as on its back, are the same enigmatic white rectangles as on your blazer.
Hello, I'm Kim Kitsuragi, Lieutenant, Precinct 57. You must be from the 41st.
Ich bin Bulle?
You realize he is waiting for your name.
Okay then.
Oh nein, ich bin nicht runtergegangen auf den...
It looks like we had a little scheduling error on Sunday.
Ach, Entschuldigung.
Saturday too, actually. Have you had time to talk to the manager here?
What he means is, he has been trying to meet up with you for 2 days, but you have been otherwise occupied.
Then we should ask him for a rundown of the area. Get me up to speed. I understand the scene is out back, right? It also wouldn't hurt to assure him the police are finally here. In full force, I mean. Have you mapped out the initial interviews? At the 57th, we like to prepare an initial list of persons of interest, and then just skim the surface. Prepare the field, get to know the players. You don't do that? Maybe it's not an inter-district practice. Yes, of course. Okay, we'll have time for that after we take a look at the coroner's case. Have you removed the dead body from the tree? So, the body is still in the tree.
Okay, wir haben eine Leiche in einem Baum hängen. Das ist ja schon mal gut zu wissen. Bin ich jetzt ja ein klein bisschen gespannt, wo das hinführt. So, ich muss mir mal die Nase putzen.
This is the first time you detect a weariness in the lieutenant's voice. It is
where it has been hanging for 7 days straight. We should go there as soon as we are done talking to the owner. I can see you drank last night and the night before, and that you are still drunk now. But I have seen officers go through worse. Much worse. If you need something for your headache, there is a general store nearby. But as I said, the dead body should be our #1 concern. I was sent here to meet a detective from Precinct 41. You have the insignia of the Citizens Militia on your sleeve and on your back. I suppose you could be impersonating him. You could have gotten the insignia from the black market or forged it. But for now, I'm going to...
Inspectorate General means internal affairs. What he's saying is, he's not from the rat squad and isn't supposed to suspect such things.
Yes, but I'm not them. I'm from criminal investigation. Yes. They are not just white rectangles. They bear a halogen watermark with the letters RCM and a pattern resembling the street grid of Ravache. I would ask you to step into the headlights of my motor carriage, but again, it's none of my concern. I just need you to do your job. You mean you don't have a badge? Losing your identification card is a serious matter. My vehicle has a shortwave. You can use it to report your badge missing. I would advise you to locate it as quickly as possible. But getting the body down should still take precedence after you, officer.
Lieutenant Kitsuragi is now in your party. You can talk to him whenever by interacting with him.
Okay. Ich muss jetzt mal ein bisschen gucken, wie ich in die... Also ins Menü komme, dann meine Tasche und so. Hä? Ah, okay. Gewandtheit -2. Aber ich hatte doch... Achso, die habe ich noch. Na, das könnte noch wichtig werden. ich ja mal gespannt. In 6 Tagen hängt die im Baum. Ja. Genau das wie wenn
You should totally send Gary out here, the first chance you get. Your emotions need to be expressed. People need to know your vast, oceanic soul. The man with the
Mr. Gart, right?
Yes.
I am Kim Kitsuragi from Precinct 57. This is an inter-district investigation, so joining me from Precinct 41... Right. Now, I know it took us a while to arrive at the scene. It also took you a while to call us and report the dead body.
No, I only just got here. It was probably Sylvie who called you. She usually works the bar here.
Do you have her number?
As a matter of fact, I do.
This sounds like something you can use to call this Sylvie late.
You said you just got here. From where? Are you a...
What, of Martinez? No, I live in Jamrock. I only sometimes come here to keep an eye on the place. This is just one of the many, many cafeterias I manage.
But you still know your way around, yes?
Yes, I know where some things are, but as I said, I don't live here. I just used to work here. And I'm not going to start working here again, if that's what you think.
I didn't imply that. Detective.
He probably means this is where you step in and ask your questions.
Mm-hmm. I have everything. You?
Yes, he
thinks you're stupid, sire.
She went away because none of your business.
Have they not been telling you you're a cop?
Okay, you got me. She went away because of the dead body out back. And because I asked for her number. That's why Sylvie went away. I hope you appreciate that.
Thank you.
Is it? Because I thought you were supposed to be investigating the lynching, not my employer conduct. Good for you. Was there something else? I'd like to get back to what I was doing. Behind this building, there's a courtyard. They hoisted him up on a tree there. That's easy. See that door there? First you exit through that. Then, to your right, you should see a big hole in the fence. A really big one. You can get to the courtyard through there. No need for the keys. The hole is big enough for the Franco-Nigerian cavalry to fit through.
Okay.
Why would I have a problem with you? You're a hero cop.
Okay.
Am I? Or did you ride in, take the body down, solve the murder, and not trash my hostel room? Oh, it's not. You're right, it's not. I don't know who killed him. I'm not the...
He doesn't know. He just said they hoisted him up on a tree. Who is this they?
Oh, People are saying it was the union dock workers, that it was a lynching. The locals, the customers, the people who eat here, a lot of dock workers eat here. Sylvie told me everyone knows the dock workers did it.
Did the debarders themselves tell her this, or is it a rumor?
I don't really know. You'll have to ask her. I would suppose it's because they have nothing better.
You mean the strike?
Yes, the strike.
Okay.
The man they had was a security guard for the harbour company, I hear. A mercenary. The unionistas probably thought they'd send a message.
Söldner. Sicherheitsbediensteter, okay.
The lieutenant turns the page in the little notebook he's been.
Let's go.
Not so fast. You owe me 130 real. Oh, excuse me. You owe me 130 real.
The IIR, or Inter-Isolary Real, is the global reserve currency. Whatever part of the world you're in right now, it's safe to assume he means you owe him some money.
No, you don't owe me street cred. You owe me money. You owe this establishment 130 real.
Street cred.
Let's see. 3 nights at a tariff of 20 real comes to 60 real. Then there's the window you annihilated. The hole in the window was the first thing I saw when I came to work. So don't try to tell me you didn't. That will be 40 real. Another thing you've annihilated is half the bar. You've run a tab of 30 real. Actually, more, but we'll round it down to 30 for your hard work maintaining the stability and order of Revachol. That's 60 plus 40 plus 30 equals 130 real. And yes, real is still money. What are you, a philosopher? Money is what grown-up people use to pay for things. Things like this hostel room or 8 Are you serious? From your work? I don't know. You can take bribes, I guess. I'm sorry. I don't think cops can take bribes.
Some do take recompense, but only to survive.
There's a shuffle of nylon as Lieutenant Kitsuragi looks for something in the pockets of his orange bomber.
I'm sorry, but he has to pay. I can't let him stay here any longer if he doesn't. If he doesn't have the money by tonight...
Officer, maybe you're better off working this from home for now. You live in Jamrock, right? It's not that far away. I'm sorry I couldn't help more. You should take this up with your station. I have a shortwave radio in my car, okay? We have to get this investigation started now.
Good luck.
Ja, okay, gut. Ja, dann, das ist ja witzig. Dann schulden wir ihm jetzt schon Geld.
By the way, where is home? The address is coming up blank, and this place sure isn't. But you've been at this hostel cafeteria for only 3 nights. Where were you before? You had to be so... You don't really know, do you? A vague, blackened image doesn't sound like somewhere you can stay if you run out of money. You can try. Run some addresses in your head when you get the time. Maybe a street or an...
Okay. Ein einsamer Heimweg. Ja, Forschungsbonus. Ah, okay. Das läuft jetzt quasi mit den Fähigkeiten, mit den Punkten, mit den Erfahrungspunkten. Okay, bin ich mal gespannt, was da so passiert. Ja, witzig. Hier draußen hängt eine Leiche, aber ich komme jetzt nicht hin. So, gucken, ob wir hier durchkommen. Na, wir müssen hier noch rauskommen. Also ist das hier der Eingang oder was? Aber ich sehe... Okay, jetzt sieht man's. Oh mein Gott.
The corpse looks at you with bulging white eyes. The face around them does not look human. You seem to be holding your breath. A cargo belt twists his neck at an unnatural angle. The body below appears stiff. It's letting out an ungodly rot. The smell seeps in even through your clenched nostrils.
Active decay. It's okay to throw up, officer. No one is judging.
He's about to blow! Cop's gonna blow, Kuno!
Eklig. Ich würde da ja auch gern hoch, um ihn runterzuholen, aber um ihn runterzuholen, müsste ich da hoch. Aber das geht nicht.
This trash container is locked. The sliding lid has a padlock that says, whirling in rags. Just a trash. Your fingers start to itch just looking at that padlock.
We could try using a pry bar. There's one in my motor carriage, or we could ask for a key from the manager of the...
He might also have information. This is better than the pry bar idea.
Eben, ja, genau.
There are several footprints in the mud, left by work boots. Anywhere from 6 to 12 pairs have walked here. Heavy workers' boots with reinforced toes and hobnails. Isn't this something an industrial worker would wear?
Noted.
Maybe more than 12. No, 8 pairs of boots have shuffled back and forth in the mud. 1. Standard work boot, steel reinforced toes. 2. Standard work boot, steel reinforced toes, number 4. 3. Hobnailed work boot, steel reinforced toes, number 4. 4. Standard work boot, number 45 or 46. 5. Another standard work boot, steel reinforced toes, number 44.
Okay.
6. An aberration, light as air, even pace, same make of boot, but number 41. Impossible to tell. Could also have been an adolescent. The gate is undeveloped. 7. The glowing outline of a standard work boot. Number 46. But the imprints are twice as deep as the others.
Okay.
8. And yet another standard work boot. Number 44. There's an aberration in the pattern of the sole, however.
How many?
400 Millionen.
I was pretty off then. I counted 20.
Bin auf 20 gekommen. Ah, nein, genau. Da hören sich aber gewaltig.
I never got the hang of it. Hyperopia. Do you see anything out of the ordinary?
Ja.
A woman or a kid? Okay. How do you know?
He knows it's hard to discern sex from a person's gait.
That's okay. Go on.
So, dann haben wir noch den schweren.
Could it be the combined weight of two people, one carrying the other who's tied up? Let's say a heavily built worker carrying a similarly built, soon-to-be-dead man.
Also wir sind hier gerade am Anfang des Falls, ne? Ich bin gerade aufgewacht. Und das muss ich mir schon Fußspuren angucken.
He might be right. 200 kilograms of living weight is unlikely.
Ganz klar, Moment. So.
Possibly, yes.
Ah, stimmt, er könnte vorher schon tot gewesen sein und dann noch rumhängen. Hat der da oben rumgezappelt? Wirft der Junge da Steine auf ihn? Ist ja auch ekelhaft. Sehe ich jetzt gerade erst im Hintergrund.
But why?
Yes, they could have used a makeshift stretcher or just march him up to the gallows. Even easier to carry on a stretcher, or between two men. Anyway, it's for future consideration. What else can you see? Interesting. Let's name it the someone operating a workbench with a pedal, like a joiner at the harbor. Or maybe a drummer?
Schlagzeuger.
No, it's not. Forget I said it. We are not... Perhaps it could be a driver. A driver would wear out the right shoe before the left. The accelerator is on the right. We should keep our eyes open around the traffic jam. See whether anyone strikes out as a potential suspect. Seems prudent, no? You're right. Let's keep a low profile.
So, dann haben wir sie.
A week, maybe? 7 days would fit the time frame provided to us by the...
It is not impossible.
I pulled last week's forecast for coastal Havashol. 7 days below freezing. The day before, the day of his hanging.
Correct again. Sub-zero temperatures would preserve the tracks in a good state. The commotion here could have taken place a week ago.
What do I think? A mob of people brought something heavy to the tree. One of them was... Then, after hoisting him up, they stood in a semicircle facing his direction. At first glance, this appears to be a lynching.
Indeed. They all stood in a row here and looked at the tree. Yes, Everything fits so well. Carried him over, hoisted him up. The lieutenant's eyes...
Either way. What else?
Kuno's got this.
If there ever was such a thing as an ugly kid, then this is it. He's almost
Oh yeah, nappa gumpy, Kuno! Right in the dick, Kuno! Get him right in the dick!
It's love it in the dick.
The boy is sweating profusely. His eyes are like two black holes and his jaw is twitching as if trying to break free.
Fuck that! Kuno, yeah!
Shits himself.
The rake, Kuno! You should throw the rake at him, Kuno!
The fuck? Does Kuno know what a rake is? Kuno's not a gardener. The fuck are you talking about?
He's calling us Kuno!
Kannst du mal aufhören, auf die Leiche zu werfen?
We shouldn't do anything. I don't tell... You will see.
The language these kids are using.
Alright, entertain the Kuno. Show me what you got. What you got there?
The kid moves his hands like a basketball player dribbling fast. Irregular speech patterns. Overconfidence. Could this kid be on drugs? This warrants further investigation into this.
Right, pig. This is where Kuno plays with his little wooden choo-choo. What do you want with it? Don't be wondering about Kuno's shit, pig. Of course you do, fuckface. No, it's not fucking Kuno's. It's ancient. Look at it.
He thinks you're fucking fool, Kuno. He says you climbed the ladder up to your magic treehouse.
Get the fuck out of here, pig. Kuno doesn't have a magic treehouse. Yeah, whatever. Kuno doesn't give a shitload, pig. What's your question?
Don't tell the pig shit, Kuno.
This is where you quickly ask him questions. Real cop questions.
Kuno's fuck imp. Kuno uses the fuck imp for target practice.
He's trying to hide the fact that he doesn't know.
Kuno knows what you meant. Kuno's not a snitch. That's all. Trying to make Kuno sing into the popo phone. Probably climbed. Kuno was busy down the road when... You heard Kuno. Kuno wasn't even in Martinez. Kuno wasn't in Revachol. I don't know. Some fucking... Mesk or I don't know. Some other place. Night City.
There is no Night City anywhere.
Night City.
That sounds like the name of a city in some pulp science fiction novel.
Why you gotta be riding Kuno's ass? You haven't been where Kuno... You wanna know where Kuno was? You wanna know what Kuno...
Don't tell him that, Kuno. It's lame.
It's not fucking lame. Kuno's building Kuno's City. Night City. Rage City. The City of Rage. That's it. And it's...
Lame.
That's the name of Kuno's City, bitch. Get the fuck off Kuno's back. This shit ain't about...
It's impossible to deduce what it is about, at least for the moment. If it's important, it'll come up later. Focus on the case.
Just a couple of pigs sniffing around in the dirt.
Yeah, you tell the fag...
You're testing Kuno.
Get lost,
Kuno's Kuno, pig?
It's always Kuno, never I. Clearly the kid's using...
Kuno doesn't do that smart shit. Don't throw that book trying to get Kuno hooked.
Watch out, Kuno! He's trying to fiddle you! He's gonna put his... Help! Pig stop Kuno! Help! Rape!
Help! He's got the Kuno, help!
Everyone can hear. You need to get the hell out of here before...
Help! He's digging his dick out!
Escalate, Kuno! His dick is out! You're afraid!
name, Kuno? Somebody, please!
How did we get here? How did this happen? This makes no sense. There may still be a way out. Just appeal to his reason.
No one? Kuno's doing this because he likes...
This is where Kuno establishes dominance. Over change of plan. You can't let that happen. It will make things harder down the line. You may end up missing crucial information.
Help! The pig's gagging him! Kuno can't speak!
No!
The nearly psychopathic way they could slip in and out of the act implies you're not the first victim.
Look.
For emphasis, a ghost is saying this. A shit-eating psychopath.
I know you wanted to hit me. You got that I'm gonna fuck that Kuno up look that Kuno's dad gets. The murder look.
Relax. He can't read your mind. He doesn't know you were thinking that. There's a dead body, remember? That's what you were doing here. You're a cop on a case.
Oh mein Gott.
I know what you thought. I'm gonna fuck that Kuno up. I'm gonna shut that shit down. You're
Mann,
nothing.
das wird hier
You're
nix.
a joke to Kuno.
Kuno turned you into his prison, bitch! You're gonna...
No, you're not. We can just leave.
Bitch, you're gonna be in this shit with Kuno forever!
A peepo is a type of hat, by the way.
Okay. Kuno is kind to his bitch. Ask your questions. But remember, this changes shit.
Click, 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 click!
He's on your crime scene,
Natürlich.
bossing you around. And he's been here for some time too. This is where he hangs out. You have to get more out of him. He could...
No! You told him about it and now he knows your name!
The city's not fucking lame. You are lame. Kuno's tired of defending Rage City from... And fuck you too, putting Kuno on the spot like that. Kuno doesn't need to fucking explain his shit. Kuno's king. He rules here. Fuck did you want?
Okay.
Explain himself.
Ich würde langsam
As
fertig
if
werden, weil
explaining
ich
some
diesen
kind
ersten
of
Teil vom
work,
Playthrough
some kind of
nicht lange über
avant-garde
eine
work
Stunde
way
machen
ahead of
möchte.
its time. You must get to the bottom of this one of these days. Sadly, it's unlikely to happen today.
Aber ich glaube, das Gespräch müssen wir noch zu Ende führen. Ah, okay, ich finde nicht mehr heraus, was mit diesem Kind los ist. Was? Ach so.
Kuno doesn't fucking care.
Okay. Gut. Dann speichern wir mal. Und ich sag mal, ich stoppe hier erstmal für den ersten Teil und freue mich dann darauf, demnächst weiter zu spielen. Der zweite Teil kommt dann. Bis dahin.